Hearing the cries of a drowning woman, this elderly man immediately jumped into the water to help her. Turns out, he was a swim club chairman. A man stopped this pocket picker, and then a woman with a pretty good chokehold took over to punish the thief. This thief is having a bad day.
Swiper, no swiping!
Oh, man!
Now that's some bad luck for the team trying to score. First, the ball hit the bar, then number 5 rebuffed the shot practically from the scoreline. This girl was watching the Dolphins and asked a person nearby to hold her phone, but she already said goodbye to seeing her phone again, when suddenly the dolphin came back with a gift.
Don't bring your phone to a dolphin encounter.
Birds have a heartwarming instinct to feed others, like this duck feeding the fish, for instance. And here, people united to help a paraglider who missed his landing and nearly fell off a cliff. A firefighter gave a blind boy an opportunity to feel his uniform, essentially allowing the boy to see using his hands. They were filming a news report about the amphibious excavator, showcasing how versatile and multifunctional it is. But they didn't mention how well it sinks, and that's a mishap. Even Neo would envy this guy.
What the hell?
This is what happens when you rudely swoop into a parking space. The thieves tried to steal a scooter and were left without a getaway strategy. Christian McCaffrey almost literally walked over people for touchdown. And this is Joe Rose, and it looks like he never learned about physics at school. Otherwise, how do you explain the fact that the laws of physics don't seem to affect him? If you have too much time on your hands, you can try to master this trick. And this axe thrower is a real threat. He must have had Viking ancestors. Have you ever seen a professional Jenga player? The author of this video was just driving in his lane when suddenly... It's unclear who let these three pass their driving test. Kudos to the semi on the right for moving out of the way. With a precious kick, the girl just returned the litter back into the car to the perpetrator.
Nice.
This driver accelerated to 100 miles per hour and lost it at the turn. But he managed to regain control.
360 pirouette in style, not hitting the barriers. Well, no upside down.
It's hard to say what would have happened to this girl if it weren't for a dog who heroically chased the kidnappers away. This driver's actions are much more valuable than winning any race.
See the smoke coming off. Nice guy. Thanks, bro. I owe you dinner now. Here, hold your bike.
This guy has a great self-preservation instinct. When you rewatch the Fast and Furious movies and decide to change lanes without signaling. when you suddenly realize that you're not just a skateboarder, but a gymnast too. Both jockeys fell down, but instead of getting back on his horse, this guy stopped the opponent's horse and saved him from injury.
All I was saying is your baby should go. Like, what's
Don't
the matter?
touch the baby, dude.
I
Don't touch the baby.
just wanted to tell the baby to
Get out of the baby. Get out of the elevator.
What do you mean?
This man was in a restaurant with his family when he spotted a car drive into the water. Without hesitation, he jumped into the water and pulled the driver out before the car drowned. He was honored by the U.S. Coast Guard for his heroic deed. The police are saying goodbye to the service dog named Shadow, who has been detaining criminals and searching for drugs for the last 8 years. Recently, the dog was diagnosed with cancer, and every employee from the department came to see it off. The pilot came to support a little passenger who was afraid to fly on an airplane. Just look how many strangers united to save a person stuck under a car. The girl fulfilled the wish of her disabled friend by giving her a ride on a skateboard. This 84-year-old man made his neighbor's morning by clearing the snow off their cars. Many people walked past the hungry dog and her puppies, but thankfully they caught the attention of this kind woman.
Burası fazlasıyla mağdur durumda gerçekten.
When there is no ramp, but there are two kind police officers who can help the disabled person safely down from the stairs. A touching moment when the policeman is entertaining a baby whose mother was hurt to distract him. This man missed his bus by a few seconds, but thankfully a kind biker dropped him off at the next bus stop. The customers and staff in this cafe couldn't let this lady be lonely on her birthday. And this was a complex rescue operation to save a woman from a mudslide in China. Due to a minor malfunction, dozens of people were trapped in cable cars 120 feet over Rhine. So the rescue team had to quickly and safely get everyone down.